Hi again, Richard. Nah. No, I didn't run away. No, that's all good. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Previously on Doki Oki Literature Club. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. All right, so what we're gonna do is make an executive decision and skip. Oh God! We're gonna. This will skip to where we fucking needed to go, right? Whatever. Roll the dice. Ride the snake. Okay. Yeah. Oh shit! How do we go back? Boo! Hey, deal with it. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. Yeah? That's kind of it's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Richard? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry, but I hope so. Yeah. I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She says shy and reclusive on the outside. Her mind seems to be completely different. Uh, it's just those kinds of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then, suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plan. Uh, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Um, that, I really don't think you need to worry. Just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Uh, that's, well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? No. Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Uh huh. No. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. All right. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Uh huh. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. Well, that's I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just it's something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. All right. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry? I was just. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. Oh, I don't really need to. Sorry. I mean, no. This should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's. Then I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly, I guess I didn't catch that last part. Anyway, once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels my left arm's in the way, all right? So I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. The creepiest goddamn thing. Here. All right, then. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. What an apprehensive ass. I do the same thing on my right arm, right side of the book. That way I turn a page. Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to the side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. What the shit? It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and her eyes meet. I don't know, I'll be able to keep up with her. It's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. You're so patient with me. Yeah? Well, hey, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. I don't know if less of that, more of that. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but all right, the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, and she's also always second guessing all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Now, it's not like no. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. Because it's just they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Richard, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing. You think that? Wait. I don't know. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. No, sorry. I didn't really know you were like self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Huh? What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have time enough if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Really shit getting a goddamn grindhouse answer. Just keep reminding yourself. Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close up. You realize I wasn't trying for the fucking. Oh, God. It could be worse. It could be the combat shock. Why would it fit over this? It wouldn't. That's why I don't do it. Because I love myself more than that. Whatever. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. All right. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. All right. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book. Then I slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I swear all I wanted to do was listen to a piano. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! I'm gonna get away! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. It says damn on the folder. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Go figure. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Ooh, Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. And I do the same myself. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. This is a good poem, Richard. Are you sure it's your first time? Yeah, of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? I mean, I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Yeah, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, like I said before, Richard, deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. All right. I'll hold you to that then. Yay. Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. All right, well, we'll see. We'll see what we see. We'll see about it. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kisses my forehead, to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish it away a rainy day? I took above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. I could, but I'm not mad. Sorry. This is just a guess, but did you wait till morning to write this? No. All right, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. No, I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. Cranky. I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. All right. Yeah. I guess hell yeah. All right, I guess I'm looking forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki, Yuri, Monica. Simple. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. All right, so basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. You want to get smacked? No. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race south and sea, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, but people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? No, just be honest. No, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves, right? So see, your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, no, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I said, for a rhyme at the end, but they made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. Wow. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor with that. The last comment. Jesus. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Oh, boom, 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 boom. We're going down the list in logical order, but do you want to make a union with Yuri or Monica? You should choose deliberately, but be under radar. As Yuri reached the bottom, Jesus, I noticed her eyes widen. This is stupid. How did you realize? When you fucking realize mid-shift? No, right. As Yuri reached the poem, I noticed her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What? No, what was that? Huh? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Hate me? No. You really didn't do anything wrong. Yuri. Huh? That's, I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Huh. That's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Uh-huh. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant... Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing, the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and, they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. When Yuri try, I don't like what try said. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but that comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Oh, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. Fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost underline tendrils of my hand. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bet comes breathing of the present, but I'm living in the past. The light flickers, and I flicker back. Oh my god! Okay, whatever. I like that one. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? No. What? No, I wasn't thinking at all. It took you a long time to read? Yeah. I just don't read script very often. I mean, I really think your handwriting is pretty. That's a, that's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short. Oh, fuck it. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Richard. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That is a lot more solemn, putting it that way. All right, I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so. No. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Richard. Me too. It's the funniest goddamn thing I've ever seen. Yeah, I fucking shame me. It's the funniest goddamn thing I've ever seen. You gotta be fucking shame me.